North Carolina welcomes 6'11" transfer Ivan Matlekovic. Breaking. Tar Heels secure 6'11" Croatian talent as SEC rumors intensify. In a significant roster development that bolsters their frontcourt depth, the North Carolina Tar Heels have successfully recruited Ivan Matlekovic, a towering 6'11" transfer from High Point University. According to confirmation from Matlekovic's representatives at Weave, exclusively to On3, the Croatian big man, who stands to become a sophomore in the upcoming season, spent his freshman year with the High Point Panthers, where his playing time was limited but showed glimpses of potential. During his brief stint, Matlekovic averaged 2.6 points and 1.8 rebounds while playing approximately 6.2 minutes per contest. His freshman experience included appearances in just 5 games for High Point. Before joining the collegiate ranks at High Point, Matlekovic honed his skills professionally with Mladost in Croatia's second-tier league, where he demonstrated more substantial production with averages of 5 points. Ivan Matlekovic, the 7-foot center committed to UNC basketball. North Carolina's basketball roster just got a significant boost with the addition of a towering new talent, Ivan Matlekovic, who stands at an impressive 7 feet tall. His commitment to the Tar Heels not only adds valuable frontcourt depth, but also brings a substantial physical presence that could influence the team's dynamics. This transfer is particularly noteworthy because Matlekovic, a rising sophomore, formerly played at High Point University, and during his brief freshman stint, he made a noticeable impact by recording 13 points, 9 rebounds, and 4 blocks over just 5 games. In those few appearances, he displayed efficient scoring, hitting 6 of 8 field goals, and showed promising defense and rebounding skills in just under half an hour per game. But here's where it gets controversial. Recruiting big men like Matlekovic often sparks debate about the long-term strategy, whether adding a transfer of this size truly helps develop a sustainable team, or if it merely serves as a quick fix. Some might argue this move signals the program's urgency to compete immediately, while others see it as a smart step toward building a more formidable front line. In related news, UNC's basketball recruiting scene remains lively and full of surprises. The program is hosting Sayan Keita, a top-rated international center from Bamako, Mali, on an official visit this Friday. A player who wasn't on many people's radar until recently, but could become a significant piece for the team's future. Adding players like Keita and Matlekovic illustrates UNC's strategic focus on bolstering their size and versatility for upcoming seasons. Additionally, the Tar Heels' recruiting outlook continues to develop as they stay engaged with top prospects, including 5-star shooting guard Cameron Holmes from the class of 2026, who is nearing the final stages of his recruitment process after a busy summer of evaluations and visits. So the question remains, will these strategic additions and shifts in recruitment lead UNC to greater success? Or will focusing on size and immediate impact overshadow the importance of developing homegrown talent? Fans, coaches, and analysts are all eager to see how these moves unfold. Are you convinced that such transfers truly set the foundation for sustained winning? Or do they risk short-term gains at the expense of long-term growth? Feel free to weigh in and share your thoughts in the comments. Ivan Matlekovic commits to UNC basketball. 7-foot transfer adds Tar Heel depth. Big news is sweeping through Tar Heel Nation. A towering new presence has just joined UNC basketball. Ivan Matlekovic, a 7-foot transfer from High Point University, is officially headed to Chapel Hill for the 2025-26 season. And he's not just your average recruit. Matlekovic, originally from Croatia, arrives with 3 full years of eligibility, giving Carolina fans plenty to talk about. But here's where the rumor mill starts churning. Is he just filling a roster spot, or is there more to his addition? Right now, the consensus is that Matlekovic is being brought in mainly to add depth to the team's frontcourt. For many, that means he'll spend most of his time coming off the bench, at least initially. Yet his impact could be bigger than it seems. Standing at 7 feet tall, he's expected to play a crucial role in practice, where he'll challenge star big man Enri Visar, likely sharpening both players' talents, skills, and raising the intensity level for the entire squad. Some fans might wonder if he'll eventually crack the rotation and prove indispensable in game situations. And this is the part most people miss. Developing a strong practice squad can sometimes make or break a team's championship hopes. Contrary opinions are already swirling among diehards. Some argue that recruiting a player solely for depth limits opportunities for emerging talent, while others insist that experienced size and practice is essential for postseason success. What's your take? Does Matlekovic's arrival give UNC a hidden advantage, or should the program focus on grooming homegrown prospects? Elsewhere in Carolina sports, basketball nostalgia was in full effect, with former player Marcus Ginyard joining a throwback podcast episode, reliving the intense UNC versus Clemson showdown from January 2008. And in other program updates, over 1,000 readers have signed up for the Tar Heel Times newsletter, hungry for updates on rising stars like Luka Bodovac and football headlines as the season kicks off. Meanwhile, speculation has been building about whether UNC would actually land this late transfer, and now it's official. The basketball carousel keeps spinning as former Tar Heel forward Jalen Withers launches his professional career in the Netherlands, reminding us that every roster move, big or small, can launch a player's next chapter. So, UNC fans, are you excited about Matlekovic's role, or do you think his spot might have been better filled by someone else? Let's hear your thoughts. Drop your opinions in the comments, especially if you have a strong stance one way or the other.